of the play-in tournament right now.
Okay, Jimmy Butler setting a lot.
Splash Brothers for in the first two times as again misses again,
but he's been shooting the ball exceptions
on heel, and Irving, Curry in and out and then down.
Draymond didn't want to muddle that up, got out of the way.
2016 here it feels to play offense with Butler. Late, couldn't get it. 25 contests with the Heat.
Couple years, the ability to get off the ground.
Irving gets downhill and gets Curry. Can't finish. Almost bad. Thompson off the bounce for three. Warriors in the last meeting. Curry catches Osberg. Christie let it fly.
Conversation with Steph. He said, "This is
tonight. It's belief in what you can do in
get into his back. He really didn't. So
in the opening quarter, Edwards been out with an Achilles injury. DJ for weeks at least. Anthony Davis is
Biggs missed for the Mavericks
ankle, and Dwight Powell, who's in, fires a three. Green may have won his first one, but not going to use it there. Games before the All-Star break and celebrity game. And then you got the game, but they don't have a ton of depth. But Prosper spinning on Looney. Goes.
Looney couldn't keep up with him.
Threes or more in threes. Here's Irving.
Five deflected. They're reading that.
Start as a Maverick.
Kyrie, the beneficiary.
Legs we know, obviously.
Believe me, because he was still over the next few years, he developed into a very consistent shooter.
And the push shot from, they love their Mavericks, but
crowd very much into it, supporting him. That is not his strength.
Oh. Moody will try it.
Recent memory, and there are more.
A floater by Dinwiddie, 3 blocks, but then he hurt his and missed it. Looney there with the stick.
Curry, and this is what the Warriors haven't had.
May have dragged that foot. It's a Warriors record. Jimmy Butler with 1, long 2 on the way.
Conditioning level, his willingness to run.
The lack of playing time of Kyler Marshall. Moody challenged. Pull-up jumper from Marshall. Dallas shooting 65. Moody catch and shoot.
Golden State got Dallas into it with a flat set.
2%.
I don't know which it is.
He finds people on the perimeter.
his effectiveness.
I've been trying to.
Well, right on cue, George, with Thompson here tonight. Not seeing, now look at those last year before.
Days trying to wrap their head around it. Versus really that this league has seen.
Point chance here for Butler. You and I were there, money. That's going to play out. Him and the
VA playing on the same team. He's feeling good physically.
Obviously Curry, and he's
just giving them something they desperately now. Butler
from 3, already 7 attempts. Pajemski gets to the Brandon Williams wide open. Drill the minutes this year as Arizona, not a ton of minutes played. Williams over the outstretched arm. All up. Williams corner 3. Another giveaway.
Saddened, still shocked no matter where he is. Another fantastic though, guys. All these fans told all the cheering here. These people are still
change. Doncic isn't here. The game that everybody has circled here in Dallas. They have instead.
Well, I just think in a Mavericks uniform, his personnel, no game plan, didn't
actually get over this if they ever get over
3 to 4 years with what they felt like there were nights he carried them.
5 minutes to play in the half. Irving, 59. Payton, the cutter.
Little Gary Payton saw a seam and took advantage of it.
That's at least 5 by the Warriors. Over the head pass to a corner.
Now he's re-energized.
And the previous on really
exploring his ability as a shooter in a space.
Whitty spins deep on heel to reach Oklahoma City forwards. Yeah, the tallest guy out there. It was a shot clock violation on half. Green cutting and laying his lip. To Pajemski goes up and gets the because of the and that one hit the side of the backboard.
In the 2 games since he came to Golden State,
we have 6 attempts. Curry relocates, fires. So a chance for the Warriors. Seconds left. Gets to the cup and Irving putting it on the deck. And
Dallas Mavericks perimeter players. So if you go
second foul on Butler, thought it was interesting. Bounces it down low.
Minimal contact, and then
when cooler heads are Moody driving, hangs, and Jimmy tomorrow. The Warriors will be in Houston department. Moody wide open corner.
Should he get something good out of it, and he sold it.
Bodies hit the flushed Irving. No ball batted around. Moody cleans it to Thompson. Catch and shoot. Good. Butler gets the rebound off the miss by without Anthony Davis. In this
In the post, everybody expects
19 points, puts it up, and with it just about every year as he drills.
he's going to pull another one. The trifecta.
Irving, Butler. Up. Buddy Hield. Christie over Curry. See how Dallas will survive. Step back three. Thompson, no good. 7. They're up 13. Cross has 6 points. Wild shans it off for Payton. That's 2.
Contributing for the three-point line in this.
Lobs for Payton. Possession by Dallas. Euro step.
Earn for Luka. That's another part of like for a generational player.
The Mavs organization is going to have to live. You wouldn't have known exactly what the top
Mavs team better.
Jason Kidd feels like might be does on a nightly basis with 2 big.
Curry for 3. 2 of 8 from 3. Irving, no. Not to take the shot. That allowed Irving to get back. It's fouled by Marshall.
That Kyrie Irving.
To the skills challenge of the All-Star game. Good look. Marshall can't. Of the third. Going to Butler. That one no good. Pajemski there. 2 minutes. For a while. Ankle injury. Dwight Powell. Pajemski on the step back.
Use that length to get a piece.
The second time, no. 38 for Dallas, but a lot of those after Edwards picked up.
That third quarter barrage that Kyrie hit.
Drive, and hopefully he misses a couple more.
Finish. He's got 30. Butler gets deep.
And as well.
The four nations face off ability to get to the foul line. That's something Steve. Williams with the step.
Just need his shooting because he is one who makes the pressure off of the other side of the.
They're going to say kick the shot clock. Christie,
not because of the kickball or an 8-second.
Irving after he took it a little bit too.
Another missed layup. Butler with wide open, lets it fly,
and causing rotation.
X single figures again as Butler.
Look, but it was a deep look.
Ultimately play out. Hangs. Can't finish it. Butler as he gets inside.
Can have nights where guys basically
got 7 points here in the quarter. And on the step back, hits enough.
Well,
what a pass by
league gets feeling away. Kyrie Irving,
an all-time great shooter.
He's off the dribble, tremendous finisher. We've talked.
Christie, contact. Golden State down 10, midway through the penetrating baseline. Count the
floor toward Curry's. That means properly sliding the entire time.
Middle of the floor and knocked that up to Houston. Warriors host San Francisco. Curry for third.
Split second, and it comes right back.
Rhythm dribble. Base crosses over Christie.
That way.
Pajemski gets loose. All pull-up jumper. Got it. But the blow-by gets through 2 defenders.
Dallas got themselves a player in Max Christie. This critical situation in this game.
5 with the Mavs. Curry making team for Butler. Dallas. Here's Edwards.
They'll live with Edwards shooting the basketball.
For 17 points. Guarding Irving off the ball, and there's a foul.
You should just run.
Trading. Falling away. Golden State on the switch. He gets up. And the pull-up. In and out. Now Irving on the wing. And that rule they put in for, but they changed it. It's the 4th foul.
It is called a rip through. As a rip through. And now it's a fine line between.
Pajemski fires. Miss Irving. He'll try it. And hit it. Butler blocked. Hangs. Missed it. Put back Butler. Moody corner 3.
To make sure Kyrie Irving gives it up.
Curry goes behind the back. And
after they force the ball out of Kyrie, 20 feet to take that shot away. And
2 blocks. Steph Curry is their 3rd straight win for the first time.
In the 4th quarter.
Out of timeouts. Marshall penetrates into the lane. Goes up and have difference in the game. And the shot clock drives into the chest of Irving. Not to foul Brandon Williams. They fouled
tonight. But that's still at this point.
He hits again. Golden State out of timeouts. No Doncic trade along with Anthony Davis. And 3 for Dallas despite being front with Jimmy Butler on the floor. As Dallas gets a big game, you've got 2 teams trying to get out. When cooler heads are... Moody driving, hangs, and all-star break. Mavs are home to Miami tomorrow. The Warriors will be in Houston for 8 in the West in that department. Moody, wide open corner.
You're going to get me on an island like that, and I'm not going to get something good out of it. And he sold it.
Prosper. Bodies hit the floor down as he dislodged Irving. Puts it on the deck, goes to the left, flips it up. No, ball batted around Moody. Cleans it. Christie on the other end. To Thompson. Catch and shoot. Good. By Miami to the Warriors. Butler gets the rebound off the miss by. The Mavs are without Anthony Davis in this.
Such a smart play by Draymond. Gets it in the post. Everybody expects.
Irving, a game-high 19 points, puts it up, and Kyrie's one of them, and he's flirting with it just about every year as he throws.
No doubt in his mind coming off that handoff that he's going to pull another one. The trifecta.
In 41 seconds for Kyrie Irving. Butler up. Buddy, he involved in the Rising Stars game. Christie over Curry. See how Dallas will survive. Back to Clay. Step back three, Thompson, no good. Cut. That are out, yet they've scored 77. They're up 13. Cross-distributor with 6 assists. He also has 6 points. Wild shot. Curry on the other end. Hands it off for Payton. That's 2.
Has had his bit, has cut a little bit, contributing for the three-point line in this.
Looney lobs for Payton.
Breaking down their defense.
Empty possession by Dallas. Euro step pitch.
The lack of a haul and the return for Luka, that's another part of it. But the one first-round pick, they felt like for a generational player.
Thing that certainly the Mavs organization is going to have to live with. Exploring options around the league. You wouldn't have known exactly what the top.
More than. Is this Mavs team better?
Two bigs together, which Jason Kidd feels like might be together. You look at the East and what Cleveland does on a nightly basis with two big roster. It's hard for me to take that leap.
Curry for 3. That one stayed out. He's 6 of 16, 2 of 8 from 3. Irving, no, for Moody. Electing not to take the shot. That allowed Irving to get back. Point game. And Curry, it's fouled by Marshall.
Golden State, they've weathered the storm that Kyrie Irving.
14 games. He'll take part in the skills challenge of the All-Star game. Skip to the corner. Good look. Marshall can't now here in the final minute of the third. Going to Butler. Toast. Moody again. That one no good. Pajemski there. Only the first in the last 2 minutes. Derek Lively's going to be out for a while. Ankle injury. Dwight Powell. Pajemski on the step back.
Was able to keep his balance, retreat, and then use that length to get a piece.
The stick back, no. Looney the second time, no. Paint points, 38 for Dallas, but a lot of those at the line. After Edwards picked up.
Is going to be feeling okay because that third quarter barrage that Kyrie hit.
We got to keep him off the three-point line and make him drive, and hopefully he misses a couple more.
Irving off to a good start with that scoop and finish. He's got 30. Butler gets deep.
At the rim, and he can do it with either hand as well.
8 with the Warriors. The Four Nations face-off. We talked about Butler's ability to get to the foul line. That's something, Steve. That's what Buddy Hield is there for. Williams with a step.
Dribble to this team to get back to your point. They just need his shooting because he is one instantly. It just, again, takes the pressure off of the other side of the
Kerr era as Williams pokes it away. They're going to say a kick, but there was 17 on the shot clock. Christie
got the ball, but it was because of an inadvertent whistle, not because of the kickball or an 8-second.
That ball away from Kyrie Irving after he took it a little bit too.
Hill driving. Another missed layup. Butler with Curry. Irving wide open, lets it fly, and it's
off the dribble into the lane and causing rotation.
Golden State trying to cut it to single figures again as
making on the weak side. Klay Thompson got a decent look, but it was a deep look.
Dynamic. How do you think that will ultimately play out? Christie with the blow by. Hangs. Can't finish. A lot of people, when the trade was made for Butler, as he gets inside way up in the playoffs.
He can have nights where early up the floor. If you don't have guys basically
he was looking for from Miami. He's got 7 points here in the quarter. And Irving on the step back. Hits a no.
Buddy Hield rather played that well.
What a pass by.
Isn't anything. A great player in this league. Gets feeling away. Kyrie Irving.
A lot of notoriety for the handle, but an all-time great shooter.
Like that. He's great. The mid-range off the dribble. Tremendous finisher. We've talked.
Steph gets it back. Fumbles it away. Midway through the fourth quarter. Christie, contact. rebounded by Curry, looking to push. Golden State down 10, midway through the... Green penetrating baseline. Count the...
Was a little bit up the floor toward Curry's. That means and get there and position yourself properly, sliding the entire time.
Green pushing tempo, middle of the floor, and knocked that in before the All-Star break. Golden State heads to Houston. Warriors host a week from Sunday on ABC in San Francisco. Curry for third.
Ball went into the post. He turned his head for a split second, and he comes right back.
Marshall with the skid. Thompson, rhythm dribble. Came down. Curry trying to get some airspace. Crosses over Christie.
Knows it's going in, and it doesn't end up that way.
Pajemski gets loose. All defending Irving off the ball. Christie, pull-up jumper. Got it. Mavs. Curry with the blow-by gets through two defenders.
Long-term effects of that, but Dallas got themselves a player in Max Christie. On the perimeter, he rose up in this critical situation in this game.
Over 15 points, and all 5 of the Mavs. Curry makes 19 for Curry, 19 for Butler. And many others out for Dallas. Here's Edwards.
And Kyrie to force it out of his hands. They'll live with Edwards shooting the basketball.
In the fourth quarter, they have combined for 17 points. Moody guarding Irving off the ball, and there's a foul.
And I'm going to see here if Golden State continues to just run at you.
It looked very different with Jimmy Butler on the floor. And Klay Thompson share a moment as Dallas gets a